Hello MMA fans, this is MMA Daily with your daily news and updates. Before we kick off today's news, make sure to tap that like button and hit subscribe. Now let's dive into the latest MMA updates. Starting off, UFC champ Sean Strickland rips Colby Covington. Moving on, Khamzat Chimaev confident he'd beat Jon Jones. Lastly, Alex Volkanovski and Ilia Toria go head-to-head in official UFC 298 poster. UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland is not a fan of Colby Covington's persona. Strickland recently went off on Covington after Covington said he'd love to slap him around. Both Strickland and Covington carry themselves as proud Americans who have no filter when expressing their political views, but the champion said the difference is he's true to himself while Covington puts on an act. This is what he said. He's just fraudulent. I think to be a UFC fighter, it is a sense of entertainment. But you want to base your character on authenticity, and then you have somebody like Colby, who is a fictional persona that he's created when he's not trying to fall on Trump's. It is the most cringeworthy. It's so that Trump left the arena while he was giving his speech. It's like watching the ugly girl get rejected at a party. You feel bad for the guy at this point. Don't worry, Colby. He knows your name. UFC middleweight contender Khamzat Chimaev hopes to meet Jon Jones in the octagon before all is said and done. Chimaev has been out of the octagon since UFC 294 in October. That night saw Chimaev face former welterweight champion Kamaru Usman in the biggest test of his MMA career. There, Khamzat defeated Usman by unanimous decision, notching a potential title shot in the process. As Khamzat awaits the winner of Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis, he's had a lot of time to think. Speaking in a recent interview, Khamzat discussed his future. In the interview, he was directly asked about his dream fight, and he named Jon Jones as his dream opponent. This is what he said. It is Jon Jones. Still, he's the best fighter in the world right now. He has the most title defense. He's a two-weight class champion. He's never lost still. Been the youngest champion in the UFC. If you speak about MMA, everyone knows Jon Jones. I think I would win. That's a hard fight for everyone. He's fighting 2 times with my training partner, Alexander Gustafsson. They had good fights as well. For sure, I want to fight with this guy. It will be big history if we fight. Reigning UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski will make his next featherweight title defense against Ilia Toria in the upcoming UFC 298 pay-per-view main event, recently made official for Saturday, February 17th at Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Now they have an official poster. Volkanovski is coming off a shocking first-round knockout loss to Islam Makhachev at UFC 294 last fall, a short-notice rematch that marked Volkanovski's second unsuccessful attempt to join the coveted Champ Club. With those aspirations behind him, Volkanovski will get back to work in his own weight class. Toria kept his undefeated streak intact by knocking Josh Emmett at UFC on ABC 5 last June. Toria was able to leapfrog the rest of the top 5 because Volkanovski and longtime rival Max Holloway have done a pretty good job of shutting down most of the eligible contenders. Thank you for tuning in to MMA Daily. We hope you enjoyed today's coverage of the world of mixed martial arts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for our latest videos. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you'd like to hear about in our upcoming videos. See you tomorrow with more MMA news. Until then, stay safe and keep following MMA Daily for your daily dose of fighting excitement.